guys? Welcome. Hold on. Sorry. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Weekend Zone. I'm Britt Johnson. You can follow me on social media at I am Britt Johnson. I got Chris Clark next to me. Where can they follow you at, sir?
They can follow me at I am C. I wasn't ready. Sorry, I was not.
He doesn't have social media time.
Yeah. You can follow me on the gram at Taiwan on Sports. You can follow me on Twitter at Taiwan on Sports, and make sure to check out my YouTube channel.
All right, we got a bunch of stuff to talk about today. Everyone's looking very nice today. Good day.
You're lying.
Yeah.
I'm jet lagged. I just got back from Paris.
How was your trip?
Oh, bonjour. I'll tell you about it later.
Okay. Ooh, oui. Okay. We're going to be talking about Jimmy Garoppolo. He is going to be out for the season for the 49ers. He tore his ACL after trying to be a superhero and get an extra tenth of a yard. And we need to talk about who should replace him. CJ is currently in right now, but he is the only quarterback that the 49ers have at this moment. So what do you guys think should happen? What should the 49ers do? Kaepernick!
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's like, what do we think they should do or what we know they're not going to do? Because obviously they should just go back and they need to get Kaepernick, you know what I mean? Like, there's no other backups or anything that even makes sense to even put in front. They're going to probably sign some nobody that's been in the league that keeps failing, and they're going to put him at the starting.
Stakes are too high to sign him. It's just crazy, though. It really
Eric got picked up. There's hope. Eric Reed got picked up.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's hope. I believe. I'm just saying.
This season?
I just hope
the
so.
whole Nike thing, I don't know.
I think the Nike thing actually benefited Kaepernick, especially 100%. With getting picked with another team, because now teams are looking at, like, I don't know if you guys heard, but $6 billion is what Nike's revenue increased to after the Kaepernick situation. So I think teams are realizing, like, oh, maybe there's more people for Kaepernick than are against Kaepernick, and maybe we'll get more 49er butts in the seats and fans in the state, like all of that kind of stuff once we do sign it, because clearly the people that are supporting him are diehard and they're going to support him. So I think for the 49ers organization, like, especially since right now they're looking to not have a winning season, you know, like.
And that's the other thing too.
And honestly, like, Jimmy Garoppolo wasn't looking his best this season anyway. Like the first game of the year, he had 3 interceptions, and he kind of was doing better the third game before he got injured, but still, like, the only way to go is up for the 49ers, and I think Kaepernick would kind of.
That's my thing, because we're talking about him as if he's like Tim Tebow. Kaepernick is not a scrub. Like,
no, he's not.
So
right, that's for
minus
sure.
all the other publicity and all this stuff, he's an elite quarterback, and he was his final season, regardless of how bad the team was. His stats were great.
For
you know
sure.
what I mean?
The reason why I think the Nike thing could be more of an issue is just because it really made a statement, him against the NFL. He's suing the NFL right now for basically saying that they have banded together to say he cannot come into the league. And if that's true, there is no way that they're going to be like, all right, let's drop all this and do it right now and take him. I don't think.
But Nike sponsors the NFL, and they just renewed their contract with the NFL. And the NFL actually finally did come out and say.
That's a bigger slap in the face.
The NFL actually did come out and say that they were kind of for Nike doing this thing. Like, obviously they're saying
hire
just to say
him.
it,
But if you're for Nike
speak,
doing it,
do something, put some action behind your
hire
words.
him.
Like, we finally heard NFL come out and say that they're for this campaign and whatever, so now put action to your words.
So basically, the answer to this question is they're going to pick up Johnny Manziel. Next question.
Okay, but can I just say, though,
Jay
really
Cutler!
is sad about Jimmy Garoppolo. We have not spent enough time about that, really, though.
Yeah,
that is really sad.
Because we still don't know who he is, and he got paid all this money. We saw a great Jimmy Garoppolo at the end of last season. We saw a Jimmy Garoppolo at the beginning of this season. So it's like, who is it? We still don't know who this guy is.
I feel like he's like at this point Andrew Luck. Like, for so long we're like, is Andrew Luck really as good as we think he is? We haven't really seen a lot of game footage for that. Like, yes, on paper he looked great, but he was injured so much. Like, how do we really, like, I wouldn't put him, like, in a Hall of Fame if he were to, like, you know what I mean? Based off his experience in the league now, you know? So it's like, I don't know if Jimmy's going to end up in the same situation.
I hope not.
Hopefully not, man.
Rooting for him.
Well, there's somebody else that somebody might be rooting for. Carmelo Anthony.
Had to make sure. All right, go ahead.
Not LaMelo Ball.
Yeah.
Carmelo Anthony is now with the Houston Rockets. He's still looking for a ring. Hopefully he gets one with the Rockets, he thinks. But the question here is, Mike D'Antoni came out and said that he wants Eric Gordon to start. What do you guys think of Melo coming off of the bench?
Go ahead, Ty. Go ahead.
What do this was a guaranteed fact. I've been telling all of you he's going to be coming off of the bench after we saw his last season. I mean, could that change? I hope it does. You already know I love Melo. I root for him, and that's why I'm so pissed at him that he's... I'm done. Go ahead.
Chris.
You know what? I was going to come in here just guns a-blazing. Carmelo Anthony's a Hall of Famer. He needs to start. No, I'm not going to do that because what I care about is I think and what I hope that they do, I hope he closes the games because that's what's going to be more important. And if Melo ends up having a turnaround season to some extent and he's closing the games, then I feel like that's a bigger deal than him starting the game in the first place. So, you know what? Checkmate, Mike D'Antoni. We know you hate Melo and you're going to use this excuse to start Eric Gordon, the sixth man of the year, not the start.
Okay, let me go into Eric Gordon because before Eric Gordon signed with the Rockets, he has always been a starter.
Yep.
When he signed with the Rockets, he originally was signed with them to be a starter. He ended up coming off of the bench because they wanted to start other people and whatever. But every single season that he has been in the league, he has averaged over 30 minutes per game. Last 2 seasons when he was up for sixth man a year coming off the bench, he's still playing over 30 minutes a game. His since 2011, this last year has had his best numbers on points per game and stuff. So like Eric Gordon is a starter. So I don't know why people are even surprised that he would say starting Eric Gordon over Carmelo Anthony. Eric Gordon is a consistent player. Talk about a closer. He closes every single game for the Rockets. He's always out there the last 2 minutes of the game regardless. He plays over 30 minutes every single game. So it's like a guy like that, like he had injuries prior to coming to Houston and stuff like that, so he wasn't really the standout, but he was drafted, 8th overall by the Clippers. He was great there before he went to the Pelicans or Hornets at the time.
Yeah.
You know, so it was like Eric Gordon's always been a starter. He only became a sixth man the last 2 seasons, and literally, he actually started most of the games this past season for the Rockets. A lot of people forget about that. Okay, well, let's continue with some NBA talk and talk some season predictions. You guys have any hot takes, any surprises you think are going to come through this season?
Yeah, I got a hot take.
What?
Kevin Knox, Rookie of the Year.
Oh, gosh.
He's going to have the most
I think
opportunity.
DeAndre's going to be Rookie of the Year.
But he has too much going on in Phoenix. Kevin Knox has nothing going on in New York. KP's injured. We ain't got anybody else that's going to score the ball. Kevin Knox has that Jason Tatum chance to get all the minutes, get all the shots up. That's all you need to do to win Rookie of the Year. Score more than 17 points per game.
Or just get hurt. Who got hurt this year that's going to play next year? Because we
That
can
is a
Ben
good
Simmons
question.
this all over again.
What's his name out of Philly? Zaire Smith.
Yeah.
He'll be Rookie of the Year next year. Lock it in. Rookie of the Year next year.
Next year, yeah.
Honestly, all I care about is seeing how the Lakers do
Lakers.
this season. I do, okay? Our team is finally turning around. We have LeBron James, the best player in the world currently.
So I don't know if this is even
But
a good
I'm really
question to
excited
ask
to see
Ty,
that.
but who do you guys think is going to give the Warriors the best run for their money? Because obviously we know the Warriors are going to win the championship. Like I can almost bet my left toe on it.
All right, you guys heard it here first. She bet her left toe. You don't know who's going to get injured.
I didn't see which one.
She didn't say which toe.
You don't know who's going to get injured.
But literally, anyone can get injured on the Warriors, and they're still better than everybody else. They still if one of their starters, they still have 4 all-stars on their team. Like it's
but there's also
insane. They
tension
still have
in
the
that
bench.
locker room. You heard him. You heard the man. You heard the man.
So who do you guys think is going to give them the best run for their money? What team?
I honestly, you cannot count LeBron James out. It's hard. They're gonna have bumps and bruises up to the trade deadline.
Really
they
sweet
might
of
make
you.
a few moves. I know a lot of people are expecting the Lakers to make moves and change. I don't think they will. I think this team's actually gonna work out together. Very, very unpopular opinion. I understand that, but I think with the knuckleheads. With LeBron James as the ringleader of those knuckleheads, I think it's actually going to be okay. I see them. I don't see them beating them. I'm sorry, I can't go that far, but I see them giving them a run for the money in the Western Conference Finals.
And Ty obviously agrees.
No, I for sure agree.
She says Lakers Finals.
Okay.
Right?
I think you guys are randomly
I'm
going
sorry,
to
you
get.
guys done snacking on my dreams for the day, or
No,
we're good on
I
that?
think you guys are randomly going to get a surprise though from my Clippers.
Me too.
Because I think we're going to make some trades. We're going to get some stuff happening. We're going to get some people signed on our roster. Mind you, last year, at the beginning of the season, we had DeAndre Jordan, we had Blake Griffin, we had just lost Chris Paul. Like we had everyone on our roster. By mid-season, we had a completely new roster. Who are you guys gonna get? I think by next year we'll have Kawhi. I think we can still get Jimmy.
I think
even just them two would be like amazing because then we have Tobias. We got to keep Tobias though. I love Tobias.
He said he's looking to explore free agency though.
We're gonna keep Tobias.
Yeah, because everyone wants to play with the best player in the world. What? Go on.
All right, let's move on to my favorite time of the show, part of the show, whatever I want to say. Honorable mentions. We will start with you, Ty.
My honorable mention is going to go to AD. He said that he is the best basketball player.
In my eyes, I'm the best player in the game, you know, and I really feel that way, and nobody can tell me different.
Why are you laughing?
Hey, Isaiah Thomas said that like a couple weeks ago.
He's not, but I love the confidence.
Yeah,
you have to have that type of confidence to believe you're the best basketball player in the world, to maybe one day become it. You're not yet, but you could be. I feel the confidence, so shout out to you.
Chris, honorable mention.
That was great. My honorable mention is so speaking of LeBron James, even though I know
you can't keep him out of your mouth, can you?
I'm a fan, but I'm not.
That's what she said.
Anyways, Jason Tatum has been showing his team what's the word? His team chemistry by having handshakes with every single player on the team. And I don't know who filmed this video, but he obviously had a guy come in and film the video to show off.
Professional.
And, I don't know. I'm not. Whatever. Just check the video, Robin.
One. Oh, nice. They didn't need studio. Oh, yeah, T-Rock. Yeah, they didn't know the studio. Hey. A dog.
None of them were anything special to me. So
I mean, didn't
hater?
LeBron do that like a couple years ago?
That's exactly.
Yeah.
He's just, he
Or
loves taking from the greats.
Somebody's great grandma just got her ankles broke by her great grandson.
Yes.
Take a look at this.
The panic from the person filming it is my favorite. Like as soon as
when
grandma
the
fell, the camera goes, oh my god.
He just broke his grandma's ankles and hips at the same damn time.
I just want to know if the kid scored though. Like if I broke my granny, I would have still scored and then got
putting your grandma on the ground like that, you better have done something great.
I'm still getting my buckets and then making sure
he better make the league and help his grandma, put her in the best retirement home in the whole world, because you really messed up grandma right there. I love grandma's effort though. She tried.
There, she smiled.
She a little slow, but she tried.
We're messy, all three of us. Yeah, we really are. It's not good. All three of us.
Welcome to the Fumble, guys.
I'm sorry.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let us know in the comments what you thought about everything we said. Make sure you follow us. Also, you follow the Fumble Sports on Instagram.
Yes.
We need some fans over there. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.